Now you see the title of the video. Do hooks equal skill in Dead by Daylight? Or does kills equal skills in Dead by Daylight? Now, there's different ways to approach it. Pardon me as I play this live, all right, with Trapper. Guess we'll bloodlust this. Like I said, you have the, if you get more hooks, it equals more skill. If you don't, then you're not as skilled. We actually had this in a live stream with a guy named BD. I can't say his real whole name, but it was a guy named BD. Oh, there's somebody here. Can we push him over here? Let's set some of these up. This guy doesn't want to do a generator. This is what we like to see. So what really equates skill? I don't know why you would read that, but okay. You still get hit, man. You still get hit. You guys are very greedy, man. And they always fall for that part too. And now, take that. I mean, if I'm them, I'm doing the top gen, but it's whatever. All right, we got a trap here. Let's get a trap going here. I gotta pick up traps. Wait, she's killing herself on hook, bro? Why? Wait, she got it. Come on, behavior! Oh, I set that one up wrong. That's my fault. That one was my fault. Yeah, I'll take these. Definitely take these. And the thing about what we're doing here is that you have no choice but to play the way I play. You got no choice. Look, Michaela wants to be chased, and I'll chase her. By all means. Pretty stupid of you. Why you would want that? Why would you want the smoke? Take this. Look at these guys just hanging around. Nobody on a gen. Nice. Okay, go, 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 go. Don't go that way. We want to push her toward the traps this way. So much help is needed. So that's the next gen? Oh yeah, run. That's actually the weakling right there. Uh-oh. Next one's down. This guy goes down as well. She has off the record. We had to get the hit. We had no choice. But I did mess up by not keeping her on the other side. And that's what we want right there. I'll easily go for the pickup and the hook because they still need 4 gens. I can find the Michaela last. This is the Meg right here. Let's go, baby cakes. I mean, we are talking about, look, there she is. Now she wants to try to win the game. It's not gonna happen. You see how I've been able to use traps? Haven't been able to use traps because you don't have that much time. Like, luckily these guys are dumb enough not to do gens. No, ma'am. Time to get out of the game. So let's say if you can 12 hook with like Trapper or Ghostface, right? Then you're not in the high enough brackets. Let's just make that completely clear, okay? You're not in the high enough brackets. If you 12 hook with Nurse, that's understandable, right? Because it's Nurse. Ooh, the finesse. That's understandable. I should have had him further into the corner. That's my mistake. But this is why you have to strategize. Yeah, real smart, buddy. Real smart. Don't take it to main building. Don't take it to main building. You don't want to do that. Right for it. No, sir. Hold on, man. The bust. Yeah, luckily these guys didn't play the way they should have. They kind of messed up. That's their fault. Look at this guy. So if you get 12 hook with Ghostface, you're not in the high enough brackets because there's just not enough game time. But if you 12 hook with Nurse, that's understandable because it's Nurse. You know what I'm saying? So you have to pick and choose what you're gonna be. Oh, nice, nice, man. These guys are smart, very smart. And I haven't been able to set traps down the way I want because even with Trapper, there's not enough game time. It's kind of like Ghostface. What I typically do, he's got finesse. There we go, baby. Let's go, man. But what are your thoughts? I'm sorry, man. I'm gonna do these differently from this point on. I'm gonna record the gameplay first and talk about it because, like, I miss a lot of good talking points, man, because of the actual game flow. Unless you want me to keep it this way, where everything's just organic. But my thing is kills equals skill. Apart from, right, there's a disclaimer, like Tombstone Myers, can't really, because if I get a Tombstone kill, I mean, theoretically, it takes skill. I don't know how to, what do you call it? I don't know how to tell you guys this, if that makes any sense. Like, does Tombstone Myers really equal skill? I mean, or is it a skill issue on the survivor part? Because if you know I'm getting tier 3, wouldn't you want to jump in a locker and to save yourself from hooks and stuff like that? And kind of like a skill issue on the survivor part. Nice try, buddy. Uh-oh, we got us a problem. We got us a dilemma here. This is what I'm talking about right here. When I see an opportunity for strategy, I take it. I take the strategy 100% of the time. You see these guys with the flashlights never want to do gens. It's just what they do. I'm gonna chase this guy around because he won't have enough time to trade hooks. It's the only reason. The other guy's gonna have to come off the gen. He's in second hook. I'm looking for the other guy while messing around with this guy. Now he's down. And we can break this. Now I can go for the 4K and it's a dub, right? Would it theoretically be a skill issue for the others, right? Because they had the opportunity. They had the chance. See this Meg right here? Probably the weakest player on their team. And I can hook her right here because it's not gonna take that much time. The other Steve's gonna have to wrap around and save the other guy. So my thinking, right, is a lot of it is just people complaining, bro. Like, they just don't want to get good at the game. What's up, little guy? We'll take him down. And we'll come for this guy. Yes, sir! Yes, sir! I'll bloodlust this. I will bloodlust this. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'll bloodlust it. I'm not scared. I'm not afraid. That's right, man. It's over. So now that I can talk about this a little bit more, does hooks equate to skill? I say no. I think winning the game at the highest brackets with an M1 killer, utilizing strategies and awareness correlates more to skill than trying to 12 hook with Ghostface. Now, my thing is, and I challenge people to this, is if you could 12 hook with Nurse, then you're good. That's skills, right? I don't know where this, he fell. And I don't think you necessarily can 12 hook with, say, Ghostface in the high bracket. There's just not enough game time. You could do everything right and it's still not enough game time. Okay? With Freddy, same thing. You can kind of teleport with Freddy, but you're kind of cooked with Ghostface. Pig has a built-in slowdown, so you can't really say, oh, you got a 12 hook with Pig. Maybe, but not really, because still an M1 killer. So hooks equal skill when you're using high-leveled killers, Nurse, Blight, Oni. I would even go as far as Huntress, Spirit, right? Maybe 12 hook in that. But a Ghostface, it's strategy, okay? So you would have to think about this for a minute. You would have to separate it. Do hooks equal skill? It would have to apply to M1 killers differently. Kills would equal skill for M1 killers. Now, using cheap tactics like the way people did with the twins, blocking doors and stuff like that, that's all just garbage. We're talking about actual gameplay wise, okay? You can be a savage with Nurse, and you can play the way you would do an M1 killer using strategy, and you're just gonna be lethal 99.9% of the time. You can do it with Oni. You can do it with Hillbilly. Hillbilly's considered S tier now, just so you guys know, because he can just drop everybody. Now that's debatable whether you consider Hillbilly S tier or not. But just to give you guys an idea, like Ghostface, it required, and I always use Ghostface as my main because I consider him the worst killer in the game as far as trying to get things done. Now, it doesn't mean that the person using Ghostface is the worst. He could turn a Ghostface, the way we use our gameplays, into a madman, a savage, right? If you play him right. If you play him with no rules, right? And you ignore the 12 hook. You know what I mean? Like, you can't 12 hook Ghostface. This is why all your favorite streamers rarely use Ghostface. Because they know. They know. That's why you see most of them using Spirit, Nurse, Hillbilly, Huntress, Oni, even Nemesis now. People are gravitating toward that a lot now because they know they're going to win more of their games using those killers. What I like to do is I like to take the worst killers and win. However, I can't do it because it requires me to play a different way than everybody else and people that don't agree. You know what I mean? Like, you see right here, we got a couple traps. We were only able to place, like, there wasn't enough game time. Even in this one, what they have, these guys came to try to kind of bully me. Dead Hard, Finesse, Unbreakable, Resilience, Adrenaline, Off the Record, Flashbang, Finesse, Adrenaline, Windows, Background Player, Reassurance, Plunderers, Sprint Burst, Quick and Quiet, Adrenaline. This was the weakling. I should have went for her first, but the Michaela, I mean, that was a good build. If she would have had Decisive Strike even better, she could have took off like Adrenaline, or maybe even Flashbang for Decisive Strike would have been goated right there, but it is what it is. You can't fix that. So I want to know from you guys, but if you're going to say hooks equal skill, I need to know your reasoning. I gave you a reason why you can't really say hooks or kills because, like I said, you can't 12 hook in the high brackets with Ghostface. There's not enough game time. You'll have to strategize. You'll have to. You have no choice, okay? You just have to. And you have to slug. You'll have to tunnel. You'll have to camp. You'll have to do it all. However, in the competitive scene, it's pursuing kills. It's not called tunneling. It's pursuing kills and it's holding positions. You get what I'm saying? I don't know what they call slugging, but that's the way they talk about it in the comp side. So let me know your thoughts. Do hooks equal skill or do kills equal skill? I'm gonna go kills. I'm sticking with kills, winning the game. Winning the game at all costs equals skill. I outplayed you. I did better than you. You couldn't counter any of my strategies and you didn't bring the proper build. If you're in the high brackets, listen, survivors, okay? When you're low to mid MMR, you're gonna have your fair killers, okay? And trust me, I know this because I experienced it on the survivor side when I stream. But when you get to the high bracket survivors, your builds better change because the killers at the top, and it could be nurses, and it's gonna be Weskers. These guys are gonna tunnel you out of the game in the high brackets as survivor. So you need to bring the builds, the counter, the tunneling, or the slugging, right? You can't just sit around. Does that make sense? So on the survivor side, yeah, the kills equal skill at the high brackets because you got to figure out a way to outplay what's happening. And the killers have to use the strategy to win the game. If you're not on a gen in the high brackets as survivors, if you're not on the gen immediately, by the time he gets that first down, you're behind the timer. So that's why I say the kills equal the skill, not really hooks. Hooks, yeah, I'll let you guys say that for Nurse, Blight, Oni, maybe even Spirit, right? Hillbilly. Hooking probably equals more skill, right? But with the M1 killers, it's kills. Because now you got to really strategize. Now you really got to think about what's going on. And that's why I don't see a lot of people using Ghostface in the high bracket. That's why I did the 2-hour gameplays of high MMR at Ghostface to show you guys what it actually takes to win the games. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, man. Let me know in the comments what you think. Love you guys, man. Peace.